Okay, greetings, salutations, good day and hi, guys and gals, and welcome back to the 2024 VGTC season. Today it's rounds 10 and 11. We're going to be racing at TT Circuit Assen in the Netherlands, and then the GP circuit layout of the Nurburg ring in Germany. I'm once again Dag the Pig, oink oink, and joining me for the start of the stream is once again Chrono. Hello.
Poof poof goes the Chrono.
All right, let's get right to the action. First, we gotta get into the points standings as they are. Again, the top two are Koenigsegg's 264 for Nero, 253 for Poco. Leocon is third with 245. Local Italian is fourth with 224, and Fubuki is fifth with 209. So, no change whatsoever to the top five since the start of last stream. Anyway, rest of the standings are up there, and also in the Google Sheets document in the description for this live stream. Right. Let's go on over to TT Circuit Assen, most notably home for motorcycle racing, home of the Dutch Touring Trophy, hosting the most Grand Prix motorcycle races every year, and also going to be one of the host venues for Formula Hollow in 2025. Alright, opponent's strength 95 plus or minus 5%, opponent's aggression 100%, and let's load. Because I think the settings look pretty good.
No cam, by the way?
Oh yeah, you want virtual camera, okay. Alright, gonna have it up and
Right, there it is.
we're gonna load the game screen right around now. There's a chat, there's a lot of people cheering.
And the ese.
Let's have a look at this track Assen using the automobile layout. It's very slightly different from the motorcycle layout. First few turns.
Very fitting POV you chose for this opening salvo.
Oh. Anyway, we're already through the first 7 turns. Going into 8 and 9. This is 8, this is 9, and then soon to 10. Turns are slightly different in the motorcycle layout. Not as deep. Anyway, going into the next few turns, 11 through 14. Right then and there. Careful about the tires. 15 through 17, right in this section. And then the last 4 turns, 18 through 21, this tight chicane section. And then you say hi to the crowd, and then you gotta do it all again for like 15 more laps, because this is a 16-lap race. Most everyone coming in to record flying laps after dipping their toes into the swimming pool. Trying to have a nice feel of the circuit layouts. Mint and Doki Bird side by side together. Lovely. All 32 cars are out and ready to go. Volti and ISCU both together. Volti a bit ahead. As I need to get something very quick. First, a couple drivers will be setting their times for qualifying. 7.5 minutes left.
Anyway, as I was saying, Volti, yeah, he has a rivalry.
Can't forget my tertiary screen to go SimHub. I make sure the fastest lap thing is on. Kiki, of all drivers, among the top of the heap, as fast times are coming in. Currently it's Cornet UBUB with a 139. 139. Next driver down is not even sub 140. More drivers coming in. Dimitri Japin teammate. And Steel Rose having a bit of an issue, but is staying in. Five minutes into qualifying, 6 minutes to go. And Hikari recording on 142, Volti going into pit lane. A few more cars to come in very soon. Roma into 14th and a high 11th.
Brazilian IMA into view. Whole lot of cars into view.
Everyone has recorded at least one flying lap here.
AKA an actual time.
That tire.
Jostling with Mekalulu.
Mm-hmm.
Already practicing for the race, it seems.
All these cars bunched up together. That's going to make for some tricky attempts to qualify fast times.
That was quite a nice shot over there. That hand up. Wonderful shot. Wami behind Doc.
One retro Ferrari
pair.
ahead of the other. Yeah, yeah.
Those chocolates need ice. to sustain itself. They even have mint behind them.
Mint chocolate chip ice cream. Lovely.
Not my thing, honest.
I don't mind the flavor. I don't mind the flavor.
I'm more of a cookies and cream guy.
Oh, that's also a very good flavor. So here comes the local
Only Rio
Italian.
and Coronepits, the two besties, two gamers. Back to
So,
Volti with
This is only a
3 minutes remain.
warm-up lap. This is going to be a flying lap for her next. And here comes another driver coming in Char.
With her CLK GTR. You know, I was expecting her to top, but she's midding.
Why am I suddenly having trouble finding some names? I mean, the names should be obvious, but anyway.
Just coming up her birthday live.
The car goes up to P3 with 2:14 left, and here comes what appears to be Mume. Nothing doing as we get into a nice helicopter view of the action.
Anyway, as I was saying
Go ahead.
about Kiri being a fitting POV for this circuit, you know why? She has established a rivalry with the driver from Netherlands.
Isla U?
No, the driver. The Formula One driver from Netherlands. The one that's
Verstappen?
all the rage today.
Max
Yep,
Verstappen.
there
yeah.
it is.
Here's Isla U on her home track.
All right.
Bit of an unspectacular season so far for the Corpo team, but just getting along.
Mid to low. Fubuki's season has been a bit more spectacular.
Currently
Up
the top.
until the recent rounds, that is. Less than a minute to go with Corone on provisional.
The car is coming in and switching to a different camera angle. Yoma. Currently mid-pack and not expected to improve here, but this is only a warm-up lap. One more attempt to score a good time for him.
Less said about him and last round the better.
Sure, I suppose. Time up as 19 cars are yet to finish. Iki currently provisional 5th, which is a surprise to see, but there are a couple cars going faster this time, actually. Chisaka Airi of PCGIA up to provisional P4. Horne, a bit of a faster time there, 139.192.
Cements her pole.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Koyoria will challenge. No improvement there.
Double K9 front row.
Yeah, LAU is done, and teammates Goes up to 9. Ryoma and Mume. 12th for Ryoma, and Mume goes up to 10. And 4 more cars to finish. I suppose it's among this set of cars here. No improvement for Jimmy. And that's it for this qualifying session. Yubi Korone getting the point for pole. We're already starting off second. And row 2 we have Maria Hikari for pink and Chisaka Airi for PCGIA.
And then Liker and Leacon into 5th. Kiri in her highest position at 6th. Kiki also in her highest at 7th. Steel Rose 8th. Teammate 9th. Mume 10th. Subaru 11th. Ryoma 12th. Lami 13th. Poco 14th. Hirakami Fubuki in 15th. Wagahai in 16th. Charlotte in 7th. Yu in 18th. Snake in 19th. The other Yu in 20th. The homegirl. Mekalulu. Ringo. Phantom. Yurosama. Leda. Dokibird. Local Italian looking to evade the race winner curse. Mio. All in order.
Well, the Koenigsegg's are sort of differing in qualifying. Poco starting off 14th and Nero starting off 24th. Alright, what's the last 4 in the grid? Chrono.
Dimitri not calculating too well in 29th. Ripris jobbing again. Jimmy and Brazilian Ayame.
Yeah, sorry about that camera angle. I don't know why it was decided to put in that angle. That's just silly stuff. Anyway, we're just going to focus on Corone's car because she's at pole. This race is going to be scheduled for 16 laps, so we're going to let everyone know that we are about to begin.
In the land of tulips and bicycles.
Bit of an issue with OBS. Gonna try to play it out, and then if there's an issue, I may have to turn up the virtual camera at your end. But we're gonna see what happens here. From the capture, and then we will be set to go. Everyone is gridded up, and we're gonna get to the racing.
Boom, boom.
All right. Here we go for 16 laps here.
3, 2, 1, and we are go at TT Assen. Koyori jumps her senpai.
That's a very nice jump for Koyori. Bit of a slower start for Korone.
A much needed position for Mayo. In prior rounds, they've been lackluster, for lack of a better term. Another K9 in second in Airi. Yuria maintains third, and Korone falls down to fourth.
Nice look at everyone making their way around these first few turns. Irie up in front. Rene from the start of pole, dropping down to 4th, but trying to catch up to Hikari. Hikari speeding along, going past Koyori, moving up to P2.
Appropriately enough, the front is a dog-eat-dog affair.
Oh yeah. Side-by-side racing between Koyori and Hikari, 2 pink cars added together. Hikari trying to go ahead of the Pollock's member.
And is looking to seize the lead overall.
Finally, it looks like the Holden cars may have found a track they're able to race on with little to no issue. Very good starts on the grid for Steel Rose and Kiki Pion Pion, as Hikari goes up to the front after 1 lap. Hikari Irie Korone as Chisaka Irie tries to speed up, goes side by side with Hikari. More side-by-side action between 3 and 4 Korone and Koyori. Oh man.
The Holo K9.
And now Hikari goes clear of the others. Driftress in pit lane. Taking a bit of a stop here. Rest getting together in the lead lap. Oh, goodness gracious. Look how deep local Italian is in the standings.
28.
But
and soon 26.
Is trying to speed up. Trying to find positions here. Steel up to 5. As most everyone is starting to find their racing footing.
Making it 3 out of 5 polo teams in the top 5.
We're to see what crazy nutso action will take place here. Why is there a tire in the middle of the track? I mean, why? Sorry, camera. Yeah, there's a tire in the middle of the track. I mean, that's normally going to cause a yellow flag here, but it's still green flag conditions.
Archibald!
Steel Rose with a 142.755 fastest lap.
And is now joining the fight for the lead.
Whoa! Careful there. I just see some close action as it stands.
Polos versus small corpos.
Up to 9th because, of course, she is.
No, she got eclipsed by Kiri's R34.
Nurburg tried to play the role of heel in this race, or might as well just stay behind and remain face.
Stay behind her Kohai. Her Kaigai Kohai. While she keeps behind her native Kohai. Quite a gaggle of follow teams there. Speaking of more holo teams, Mio running against Astel and Italian.
Couple of really fast laps by Maria Hikari and Inugami Korone. 142.432 for Maria Hikari, while Korone has herself a 141.858, a sub 142 time lap here. Meanwhile, Volti, Raccoony.
Tries to go in the inside, but Kiri defends nicely. Now, and she's now on the house against Owl. Going now to Leah, the crowd favorite of this season so far. Going against Kiki.
Doing pretty good in the top 10 so far. Alright, let's move on to see what madness is going on with Mint Racing. Not doing so hot, currently in 23rd.
Which is ironic since Mint is supposed to cool your mouth.
You're right. I just realized what I just said. Oh dear, oh dear.
Wait, no, not fitting. Not ironic, fitting.
Fitting, yeah.
Back to Kiki, trying to hold off Liker and Leacon.
Whoa, a bit of a smoky thing. There's a bit of a gap between 5th and 6th. It's over 8 seconds, 8.5 seconds between 5th and 6th.
That 5th is Koyori in her R35 GTR.
Anyway, Korone tried to chase after the Honda, I believe, of Maria Hikari.
Yep, the Honda HSV 010.
Korone, of course, in the Nissan Z.
Prove her Sonic sponsorship in the sides right.
Yeah, trying to go fast, fast, fast.
Kind of a shame I didn't get to watch that as a child. Korone, looking for an angle. Hasn't seen one yet. Miria making sure not to give her an angle. Her being, of course, the respected Hololive veteran. Veteran Dess's upstart. Who wins this fight? As they turn into the last corner and start another lap.
Nothing doing this time for Korone. Hikari remains ahead, so we're gonna move on a bit. Loki not quite laughing much. Way down there in 29th. A little bit ahead of Brazilian Ayame, who's also been struggling throughout the season. And Woof Poco improved a couple of spots into 9th.
But not quite clear yet of the owl.
Actually, Poco does seem clear.
Nor the wrestling duck for that matter. As she carves her way.
Tried to make some moves,
Not
but
quite
Poco
fast.
evades the speed.
Kiki trying to hold off the Koenigsegg. Quite a Herculean task, but she's proving capable so far.
Oh yeah.
Side by side through the turn. How is this gonna play out? Through the double turn. Kiki going to the inside.
This is a better
Blasting
view
pass.
of the action. Poco!
But Poco blasts back.
Oh man, there goes
And
some more
Kiki
tires.
in
And
the
Poco goes
process.
up to 8th. Subaru going up to 9th. Kiki wants to take back her 9th position. As Cornet seems to be regressing a bit. It was like 0.2, 0.3, now it's 0.6, 0.5. Meanwhile, Lammy goes past Kiki. It would be nice for Kiki to perhaps get her first top 10. There's still lots of laps for her to do so. I was expecting to see a bit of chaos involving Mint, but no, she's just struggling a bit. Oh yeah, the other Holden doing excellent here in 4th. Meanwhile, you and you. Who, me? No, you and you.
Quite a confusing battle over here as the sunset-colored Scuderia Glickenhaus tries to edge the Diablo. Running around the outside, the Corpo car. The Diablo gets the inside line and the advantage for now. Tries to close the door. Running down to the right-hander, left-hander. And our Phase Connect member maintains advantage.
I don't think anyone has gotten in a bit of chaos. Yeah, everyone is driving clean. The only issue by anyone so far, as there's pushing and shoving between Lammy and Subaru. Only issue involving Driftress having to pit and is currently 1.3 laps behind. And oh yeah, did I mention lap traffic is in play now for the top 2.
Will Corone use her Kohai to her advantage? It looks like it. Miria being hindered by 155 and
Corone does go clear of Hikari. Whoa! Careful there, Driftress. Almost screwing up Hikari's race there. Corone trying to go for a second win in the championship.
oh yeah. Balti staying cool in 6th. Ame. Kiki.
Meanwhile, more deep action. As we see someone go into pit lane, and that is Niro-sama.
Yep. AI decisions. Yeah.
Indeed, Chrono,
Anyway, back
indeed.
to Kiki. Back to Kiki trying to hold off two holo cars in Wagai and teammate. Guy overtakes Nippon. Nippon trying to fight back and blast past through.
Why do he overtakes in mid-pack?
Exciting stuff overall.
Valentino
And the
going
clean type of
ahead of
excitement.
Charlotte. As we go into lap 10 now, 141, 129. by the Hololive Gamers member.
Alright, quick rundown. Duke, Pink, PCGIA, Rat, Bayo, B4M, Leah, JIDF, Become, HFZ, Pion, AWAT, Holowell, FBK, Who, DGEN, VRT, Warco, Lunex, Mint, PC Gen 3K, Corpo, Chuck, Numbers, Stars, VTAI, Haha, Swarm, FIG, Neon, Wawa, and Iris. Not looking so hilarious. As we get back into the action with Wagai still waging war against Ame, against teammate. Now on the hunt for Kiki.
They now showing tremendous speed, almost a 7-second lead over Maria Hikari. Meanwhile, a battle for 5th between Volti and Koyori. Whoa, Koyori briefly touching grass, a bit dangerous.
Grass and dust.
You're right.
And it's battle of old versus new model.
Koyori able to contain herself in the top 5 as it stands.
Wami trying to get back at the Koenigsegg of Poco, while being held up by Liker Leacon in the LFA. Nami observing the battle intently as Liker defends against. While meanwhile, the Assen still defending against the F40. Back and forth between these two holo cars.
Yeah, they've been at it for much of these last few laps.
Well, Brent is observing them just behind them.
Meanwhile, Poco trying to kick it up yet another notch, a la Emerald. Leacon wanting nothing of that, but Poco tried to prove otherwise. Held behind by Driftress, but Poco trying to go around Driftress. Nothing doing here. Anyway, less than 5 to go, with Corne still leading by a little over 8 seconds.
Going past Kohai's car.
Trying to see if there's any sort of action going on.
We have one right now. HFZ versus Become. Modern versus Retro. Volko has stepped back a bit. That blue, black and white, of course, representing her colors.
We're already trying to chase after Steel Rose to improve a spot. As Mio drops in pit lane to refuel.
This would be Koyori's, Mayo's highest placing ever. This is definitely needed.
Yeah.
The kick she needs in this season.
This is one of the
Just
cleaner. This is one of the cleaner races so far. Pit stops few and far between by the drivers, and relatively quick too. And scary cackling music, cackling laughing in the music, which is quite fitting considering it's the middle of October. Meanwhile, further in the grid, you and you are still at it. And Poco goes
being joined by numbers.
And Poco tried to go completely clear of Leah, but touches grass and remains at 8.
I must say, this track has quite nice camera views from the standard TV camera.
Oh yeah.
Coyote against Rat.
Very good camera angles, including one camera in the main grandstand, which you may have seen at the start of the race, with the people in the stands staring at the camera. I mean, yikes! Fitting considering it's October and we do need some psychological horror in our lives at this time of year.
It's so uncanny either way.
I can't handle watching gameplay of horror games, not because of the psychological horror or jump scares. Many such games are first-person viewpoint. That's the main issue. That's the main issue for me.
Most of them being chillas, which a lot of these VTubers play. I have played on stream, I mean.
And there's the other Koenigsegg in pit lane. Well then. So that makes it both Koenigsegg's stopping in the pit lane. As we're trying to see what's good around here. Well,
behind is now left alone.
Lead continues to expand.
Are we looking at a Grand Chelem?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I think not, right?
Yeah, I believe a driver led a couple laps early on. I'm pretty sure Ikari led a couple laps. Irie may have led a lap. Anyway, this is the penultimate lap of this round. As we got more grandstand shots. Again, people staring at the camera for no apparent reason.
You're very slow.
Oh, God! Oh, Jesus! Coriori to 4th. Steel Rose being confounded by the Pontiac Firebird of Wawa's Jimmy.
Your own senpai. Snake in a gaggle of cars. Charlotte trying to defend from Snake and while trying to get the Indonesian-driven Diablo. Driftress is drifting slightly in front of her now jetmate.
The crowd staring into our souls. Oh dear! Oh!
And Driftress too
hard. Oh, that's the first big blooper involving someone. And I'm sorry to report that's Driftress again, who's been having a rather frustrating series.
That's a lot of IE over there in the side too.
Pause.
Iris.
Where is Hoshino Charlotte? We'll rewind a bit. See the issue and boink, and there goes Driftress touching grass.
Wait. The timing screen says it's already done.
Yeah, it's not finished. It's not finished. There's still one to go. One to go. One to go. It's not over till SimHub at my end says it's over.
Either way, white flag for Doggy God.
Still having a massive advantage over Hikari.
Proving that song's title to be true in this race.
I think Chisaka Airi is supposed to be third.
Yep, it is third in my screen.
A distant third, and SimHub is supposed to have Koyori at fourth. Yes, that makes much more sense now. Things are starting to make sense, logical sense. Here comes Garne! Reaching a bit of lap traffic, but still way ahead of the next driver down in Ruria Hikari.
That bright yellow ZGT500, modeled after her cardigan, of course.
Chat says, what just happened, question mark? Well, basically, Driftress, drifted away. Yeah. Here comes Corne.
The whole reason has been for her.
Dominance, second half of the race, and she is gonna get full credit, it looks like, coming down to the last few turns, and she is gonna get her second win of the month, and Inagami Korone is supposed to be victorious, I think. What is going on here? What is SimHub saying? I think it's supposed to be Korone getting the victory. And Hikari should be second, and Chisaka Airi should be third. TV Ticker is a bit drunk.
Go home, you're drunk. It kind of fixes itself though when the concerned driver crosses the line.
The remaining drivers should be finishing soon. Koyori 4th, Steel Rose, a surprise 5th, Lamy 6th, Pulte 7th, Leocon 8th. And Subaru did not job this time.
Best place for HFZ so far.
Hey, look at that! So it looks like a 10th place finish for Kiki. Now, remember, the standings are unofficial until they are. That's how it is with real life races. Results are official until they stand in place, as the others, well, finish their laps. Just a few more drivers left, and that should do it here.
1, 2, 3, 4,
and yeah, that's
5.
it. And it is official. Korone gets her second win. Maria Hikari second, Chisaka Airi third.
Koyoyo in 4th. Heroes in 5th. Nami in 6th. Go on.
Any victory anthem? I'll have to look it up. I'll have to find some music to play in the background while we get through these standings.
I think they have an anthem themselves.
If so, then I can't see it in the master sheet, so...
I think it's Doggy God Street. If I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
yeah. Yeah, it's this one, yeah. That's what I have up.
Anyway, back to the standings. Back to the race rankings. Volti, her highest finish ever in 7th. Liker and Leacon, 8th. HFZ in their highest non-jobbing rank at 9th. And same goes for Kiki in 10th.
I'll do 11th through 20. Teammate, 11th. For Iwat, Fubuki, 12th. Coco 13 for JIDF. Snake Sanders for VRT 14. Ryoma 14. Finishing mid, Mume, Apu 16. National Charlotte 17. Dimitri, numbers 18. Hero 19th, local Italian, well, barely avoids previous race winners person 20th. Go on with 21st to 30th chrono. Chrono, do you hear me? Number 9, I'll do it myself. Valentino Ringo 21st, Astel 22nd, Mint 23rd, ILAU 24th, ISAU 25th, UNU are 24th and 25th, Toki 26th, Wakahai 27th, Mio 28th, Brazilian Anime 29th, Mekalulu 30. Toki, Wakahai, Mio, Ayame, Mekalulu. And Jimmy and Driftless. And points file will be coming in, and we're gonna add in the points. So looks like it's gonna be 2 bonus points. Chrono is off dealing with something. So 47 all told for the Doog. And here come more times for you as we get into the standings. And surprise, surprise, top 5 is completely unchanged still. Nero 279, Poco 274, Leacon 271. Jeez Louise, these 3 drivers within 8 points of each other. A distant 4th with 238 is local Italian, and Fubuki's 5th with 231. Okay. As for these other times, just to show their best laps for everyone, as bets are settled courtesy of NASFAC. Once again, thanks to NASFAC, our official sportsbook sponsor of the VGTC. And these times for Jimmy and Driftress. Yeah, the gap is indeed getting narrower in the top 3. All right, gonna take a break for just a couple of moments, and then we are gonna head on over to Nurburg for round 11 of the championship. We're not going to be racing on the Nordschleife, but we're going to be racing on the Grand Prix layout. Round 11 at Nurburg. Coming up in just a couple moments. Stay right here. Going to be taking a break for a bit. Okay, we be back. I'm seeing the thread. It's too late to change cars, right? My thread has a few announcers who are still tuning in or set about a car's extreme lack of pace. I'd be willing to do another livery for them if it's allowed. Livery changes are okay, but there's points penalty for doing so. Change of cars, may have to ask Chrono about that as I unmute my mic on Discord. And I turn the music down a bit so everyone can hear me better. And we're gonna move on over to Nurburg. The Grand Prix layout. It's going to be a 14-lap race, and do a few tiny adjustments, I suppose. Let's see. Just doing a few tiny adjustments. And great, we're set to go here. We're set to go here. And Chrono is still a bit silent at the moment. Gonna wait for him to come back, but in the meantime, we should be set to go for round 11. Gonna go ahead and load. I'm gonna wait to hear from Bruno.
Well, looks like my timing's just right, eh?
You okay? You okay there, Chrono?
Yeah, for now.
Yeah. All right. Glad you can make it back in as we load Nurburg.
Why the naming choice though? I think it's Nurburgring, or
Yeah, it's the
are
Grand
you?
Prix track. All right.
It's also named Nurburgring, unless you're referring to the place itself.
It is indeed the Nurburgring. First, we go through the first 4 turns. First 4 turns going around the Mercedes-Benz Arena. And then into turn 5, and then soon turn 6. I forgot to mention, this track is 5.1480 kilometers, 3.199 miles, 15 turns.
Oh, by the way, we do have a Mercedes in the grid.
Oh yeah!
From Tunex.
Sunex, oh yeah. Turn 7, this hairpin. And then turns 8 and 9, which collectively form the Michael Schumacher S. Right there.
Oh man. Man's a legend. He's a legend of my childhood.
Turns 10 and 11. Actually, turn 11, the Borsteiner Curve. And then the Advan Bogen, turn 12. And then into 13 and 14, the NGK Chicane. One more turn, and then you'll have completed a lap here at the Nurburgring. The Grand Prix track here. As the warm-up laps are done and first few times start to get recorded.
I think Lammy likes our races in this stream so far. They're up north, so it's colder.
OBS keeps going up and down at my end. Slight connection hiccups, but hopefully it'll
maybe
hold.
side to side like a roller coaster.
All 32 cars are out. Trying to record times, even if it is the times for their warm-up laps. Into the Michael Schumacher S. Touching grass by Mio. Bruno, do you have a push-to-talk enabled?
Yep, I'm using it right now.
Okay.
Why? Why you ask?
Just making sure. Just making sure in case there's
righto.
background noise.
You know, speaking of, Push to Talk is carrying my ass right now.
Yeah.
Anyway, Plug Eye. Blasting through the start-finish. Lummy with Provisional.
I'm gonna try virtual camera on again. Trying to see how my connection holds. Trying to see if there's any GPU issues. Snake Sanders 157.524. Donkey Bird 157.802. 157.972 for Hikari and Poco Sport with 158.629, and more times are coming in. 157.107 by Shirakami Fubuki.
Warren is doing pairing well against the curse so far. The two boys, Ryoma and Astel. Guy against Nippon.
Nothing doing for those times, but slow there. And here comes 3 more cars coming in. Jimmy, Ringo, and Volti. Volti up to 7th, 158.
In the exact same spot almost as she finished last race.
A handful more cars coming in.
Griffith needs a wake-up call here.
Definitely does. Oof, careful. 2 pink cars at it with each other. Well, 2 technically pink cars. I mean, there's pink highlights on Leah Khan's car, most certainly.
And in her hair.
And waiting for a few more times to come in. What will Ume slot in at the moment? 17th, Mio 18th. And teammate 18th, and Koyori is a bit slow. But certainly some room for improvement.
4.5 to go.
Right. Coming in. Minto and Subaru. What does Mint have?
Nothing much.
And Subaru is 9th, and whoa! Smoky there by Mint. Steel Rose? 3! Steel Rose is currently 3rd. Improving from 17th to 3rd.
It's Triple S in the top 3, by the way.
Definitely. Irie improves to
Shouldn't be
17th.
under Western name format, but here we are.
Brazilian IMA and Hoshino Charlotte. What times do these two record? Not much, as far as I can tell. Charlotte remains at 6th. Comes Meme and Hikari. Ume will record a slightly better time, and Hikari, not much of an improvement there. Kiki, bit slow. Look at the massive gap between Holdens. Kiki 24th, Steel Rose a surprise 3rd at the moment. I saw Kiki having a bit of an issue. Camera.
Move on pole for now with 2:18 remaining.
Ubuki is indeed on provisional pole. Might we see a sub 157? No, not in this lap, because Ubuki is just on the out lap.
Under 2 minutes.
Astel does go sub 157, 156.860. Stars on provisional pole with 146 to go.
And it's a Holo Team 1-2 so far.
Yeah.
Despite what others might say about that. Anyway, Koyori.
Koyori and Chisaka Airi.
What are they doing? What are they doing?
For Koyo. Wagahai coming in. Let's see Mecha Lulu. And not much in the way of time changes. I don't see anything being modified in the TV ticker. Snake and Kiki. Nothing doing for either. "30 more seconds to try to perhaps surpass Astel." What might Lammy have in store? Oh, that's not going to be fast enough, as far as I can tell. I'm still on provisional pole as time expires. 20 cars are in waiting. Bubuki! No, not quite. Irie will pit. Irie will pit, and Priori, not even close. Lulu doesn't look like she'll go faster than Astel. Well, it goes up to 16th, but... Nah. Ah! Well, that's certainly not going to help Char's
That's
cause.
quite a lot of bumps there. Later on pole.
And it does
Going
seem like
grid.
it's gonna be that way, because cars are rather slow, and I don't think Valentino's gonna surpass that. So it's Astel at pole, followed by Fubuki and Snake Sanders and Steel Rose. Another great start by Steel Rose, it looks like. Doki starting 5th. That's gonna get her laughing again. And then Maria Hikari starting off 6th. As connection keeps flickering in and out. Oshino Charlotte, Liker and Leocon. Italian, Wagahai, Subaru, Poco. Again, apologies for the connection issues. It keeps going in and out. Valentino Ringo, Kiri Kilovolt, Inogami Korone. Nero, Mecha Lulu, and Isla Yu. Koyori, Irie, Lammy. Mume teammate Mio. Kiki Dimitri Ryoma. And finally, ISAU, Brazilian Army, Jimmy, and Driftress. And we are set to go here. All right, let's continue on with round 11 at the Nurburg ring GP layout. All right, cars set to go here. What will happen here as we see the red lights? Round 11 at Nurburg is underway. Good jump by Fubuki in her McLaren P1 GTR. As drivers fight for position, and there goes a pylon, I think. Not a good start by the local Italian, as the soundboard is a bit delayed at my end. And going solo for the start of the race while Chrono's dealing with personal matters. Wishing him all the best while he deals with whatever he needs to deal with.
Hello.
Alright, there you are again. So I'm gonna try again with the camera for you. There you go.
Right up. Thanks for that. I appreciate that a lot. As mental blasts past Amikar, but Amikar gets back. That's quite a lot of polo cars in front of Mint. I see Boob has maintained the lead.
Low close-up camera angles are harder to follow along. Anyway, we're going to be through the first lap. And it's going to be Fubuki leading, followed by Snake Sanders and Astaletta. So FBK, BRT, and Stars are your top three. Steel Rose being rather surprisingly strong today. A fifth place finish at Assen, and here she is going along in fourth. As Leocon tries to chase after the Rat. Lots of position finding that these cars are trying to deal with. Oh, look at that. There goes Steel Rose trying to go up a position, going side by side with Astal. And Steel goes up to P3. Oh dear, Mint has, well, unminted herself. And the local Italian is perpendicular with the track. What the hell just went on that caused the issue? That's Brazilian IMA and, basically suplexed Mint out of the mortal realm. Meanwhile, local Italian doesn't know how to properly get out of pit lane. Teammates also in pit lane, as Mint is just, coming out. Woof! Mint's a ghost. That's why she was able to go past the local Italian car. And now Subaru is jobbing. Soundboard, come on. Soundboard.
Oh, this is terrible.
Things are happening all of a sudden. Oof. Yeah, Corona is sponsored by a boxing company and a nice uppercut to Subaru's jar, sending him out. Nero herself having issues. As the soundboard again having issues here. Oh, T-boned Nero through Irie's viewpoint. So basically, if you're not in traffic, you're safe this race. Oh man, oh man. One more look. Yeah. So I'm not sure what's going on here. I think Leica and Leah Khan has fastest lap she does. 1:59.574. Sorry, Chrono, I'm gonna have to temporarily take out the virtual camera because I'm having encoding issues. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to go back into commentary. Anyway, knockout Nero, crash stream. Jeez Louise. This is an stream we're having. Cornet in pit lane. Teammates dealing with a bout of hiccups. And Mint back in. Yeah, sorry, I have to turn off a camera for a while.
Well,
As
there's still a lot of laps.
Drops to fourth. Astel third. Trying to chase after the Steel Rose.
How far are we in?
This is lap 4 currently. Toriori 158.242. There's a time as it stands, and I'd like to see what chaos may take place here. Astel has to go around Mint. Trying to see if there's any funsies going on. Irene with a nice podium at Assen. That's her first podium. Still quite a distance away from hopes of getting a second podium. A few retro cars at it with each other, relatively retro. Neil going ahead of Kiri, who's ahead of this car we're following, the Mechalulu. Yes, Doki, going strong here. Whoa, Mint! Trying to invoke a bit of chaos against Leacon. Careful there. Looking going pretty good here as Astel is currently second, a wee bit ahead of the Steel Rose. In the rather large V8 supercars, Holden. More smoking. Whoa. Yeah, Mint and Leah were briefly at it with each other. As Coronet remains stuck in pit lane and is in verge of suffering previous race winner's curse.
Oh dear.
Great. Just great. Just hunky-dory.
Cool. I guess it's too much UBs now.
Hobby full from a bit too many celebratory pastries as Mint and Leah both touch grass. And the other sound doesn't want to come in. I'm supposed to have a... Come on, soundboard.
That's not good for our crowd over here.
And now, soundboard plays the Tom scream. Alright, say that again, and... we'll play this one.
Cats. I don't think we have a cat here, right? In this grid?
People want to say that Koyori is a cat, but nah.
I think that's a Fubuki meme, not a Koyori meme.
And here's a non-cat leading. Mio hungry like a wolf. 157.994. Currently holding fastest lap.
I just realized. But in real life, Mian would be weak to choke.
Sorry, please come again.
Yeah, to repeat, IRL, Beyond would be weak to choke.
Someone wants to see a replay of the Minto crash from Doki's Hob. Hold on, just need to find that. Where is Doki? Right here. Hold it. From here. From inside and woof. Oh man. Yeah. Right here, that's where they collide, and Liacon goes wide, and yeah. Back to live action. What more chaos will take place here? A couple more retro cars at it with each other. High and Curie Kilovolts. High couldn't go past Bolty.
Oh, by the way.
Yeah. As you're saying?
Is it safe to turn on camera now?
I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna try again. See what happens, and if I'm getting encoding overload, then I'll have to turn it off the rest of the way.
Alright, very good. We're halfway through.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep an eye on OBS.
Righto. Hey. All teams are dominating this race again, just like in Laguna Seca. And they occupy all the podium while Warkop and Nijien fight each other again.
But as you say that, Snake Sanders trying to vie for P3, overtaking Steel Rose for that position.
But will Steel Rose bite back?
We'll wait and see what happens. Meanwhile,
quite a colorful bunch of cars. Wami and Subaru is back to jobbing.
What the hell is going on here? Yeah, Subaru. Yeah. Yeah. Let's look at the replay. Subaru.
Italian is also jobbing at the pit lane.
Oh, that's a... Yeah, just got into a pinch point and then caught the divider.
Stub her foot.
Ah. Gotta be careful about those corner posts in that ring. A lot of quabs in the chat. Well, only one quab, and the rest are sideways heads, which should still probably represent quab. Whose head does it represent?
Yeah. That's my question. I don't know.
I'm still seeing HFC quab.
No, she goes to pit lane.
Yep. Koenigsegg making its presence felt, while the other is not doing so hot.
And that's a lot of people in the pit, and Subaru is perpendicular. Perpendicularly jobbing.
I mean, come on. Yeah.
Italian is also jobbing, and
then at least Mio was able to correctly get out of pit lane. At least. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Brazilian IMA!
No respect for
What the fuck was that all about? Oh, that is silly. Come on, there was a driver coming that pit lane. Whatever happened to right of way? Just
point. I'm sure some of you would like to do that to her. If you get my hint.
Brazilian
Anyway,
Anime
back to the
has
race.
turned heel, apparently. So, HFZ and Big, down for the count. Meanwhile, Fubuki still leading but being pursued by Astel.
Pretty much the top figures of their respective divisions.
Indeed.
Only thing we're missing now is either a Gura or a Morikar. There are ENs there. Closest we get is Kiara in the Wawa with her Firebird, but yeah, that's not doing so hot right now as you are displaying.
Yeah. Subaru is out, but way behind. Same for Brazilian Anime. As Poco, well.
Rob.
Oh, what a shame.
Once again, double stacked pit lanes for some reason.
Yeah, haven't make it that way, just so that everyone has pit positions. And yeah, just so I can add additional spots to the starting grid.
Yeah, I see.
I believe this track started off with like 26 or 28
Grid slots?
Grid slots, yeah. So I had to add a few more pit boxes to fit an entire 32 car grid.
Holo-X against Holo-X. Mayo against, well, Holo-X.
Oh, yeah. And it looks like it's the retro car one-upping the Koyo car, the Mayo car.
Leader over subordinate.
And here's the two struggling retro cars at it with each other.
Once again, careful stubbing your toe at that
Yeah,
fence.
Chris almost made the same mistake that Subaru did.
You snatching 15th from Warkop. Udupi rounding the last corner to start the 10th lap.
Coming down
Still
to
hot
the
in pursuit by Asteleda.
coming down to the last 5 laps, while the local Italian still remains perpendicular.
Snake Sanders is slowly but surely slithering up the battle for the lead.
Yeah, look at the look at that. Snake
The
Sanders
dual-zone Viper.
approaching the top 2, while Steel Rose is a distant 4th.
Trying to fend off Hikari in the HSV 010.
Should Steel Rose finish 4th, then that will be her best finish by 1 spot, and it'll be both top 5 finishes today for her.
Best result so far for our Promise member
Yeah,
in her Super Cheese Taro Holden beaten Commodore.
anyway, I believe the Bathurst 1000 took place while I was dozing off in bed, as Subaru
It's near to my
gets
time.
fastest lap now, 157.497. Speed, they're definitely showing speed here.
Anyway, as I was saying with your Bathurst 1000, it's closer to my time than it is yours. And Koenigsegg blows past the 288XX.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
does he? Or does she?
Yeah, I'm not sure
Nami's
what's
still within the fight.
yeah. Speaking of Bathurst 1000, I'm not sure what went on with that race. All I know is that Shane Van Gisbergen is missing out on the race for the first time in since '06, I believe, as he is enjoying himself with NASCAR. Got pole for both the Xfinity and Cup Series races at the Charlotte Roval. Finished fourth in the Xfinity race, but it's an elimination race, and that result not enough by SVG for him to move on to the round of 8, unfortunately.
Well, anyway, it's quite a train down here, led by JIDF and their Koenigsegg, followed close behind by the 288XX of Become in their icy flavored Ferrari.
Anyway, I'm curious to see how SVG does from a start of pole in the Cup Series race. He's currently part-time this year in the Cup Series, but he's going to be full-time next year. See how he does today in the
anyway,
Charlotte
back to
Roval.
our racing. American car against American car, and the battle for the lead has become a three-way.
Driftress just being an obstacle for Astel and Snake especially. Whoa, man. Driftress wobbling for a bit. And now the gaps between 1 and 2 and 2 and 3 are certainly wider. Nurburg still remains ahead. Down to the last 3 laps here at Nurburg. As the local Italian still doesn't know how to properly pit lane.
FBK and Stars as they are, and so is Snake.
Fubuki. Consistent in standings, but surprisingly has just the only 1/3 place to her name. Vying for her first win, or at least her best finish, if possible, or tied for her best finish.
The recent qualies have screwed her over.
Yeah.
But
this time around.
Now is her time of rebirth to claim her kingdom.
Yeah, starting off front row, starting off second alongside Astaletta, and these two are at it with each other. 1 and 2. With a little under 1.5 laps left here. Steel Rose regresses a bit.
But is trying to fight back as her quote-unquote wife is hindering them.
Doki vying for a top 5 position against Hikari. Hikari slows down Doki. Hoping to be completely clear, but Hikari rebounds. Steel Rose back to 4th.
3 differing creeds here. The Big Corpo, the Indy, and the Big Indy. Big Indy / X Corpo. X Big Corpo even.
Oh, careful Hikari.
As we all know, it ended in shambles in February 8th.
Oh man, Irie out of nowhere jumping up to 6th. Sudden speed by the Hyundai.
What even happened there?
Let's look at the replay. Irie speeding along. She was like nowhere close to these cars, but suddenly She's basically sped ahead. Yeah, into fast forward, and then on the front stretch, speeding along like the Roadrunner. Beep, beep. And there goes the Hyundai up to 6th.
Like what I said, Doki got caught napping. Now Steel Rose has to fend off against our Phase Connect member. Now Hikari and Irie are going against each other. Riffress wobbles very dangerously.
157.334 by the speed. A better, faster time
has regressed to
by the HFC member. Oh man.
And it's quite the fight down here from 4th to 10th. And they're all trying to clear Iris, who is in 24th. Doki, trying to get back at Irie while fending off against the CLK GTR of Tunex.
Anyway,
Tunex looking for an angle.
We're about to head into the white flag here. Astel got as close as 0.2, heading into start-finish as the final lap begins.
White flag for the White Fox. Shirakami. I believe part of that word is translates to white.
Oh man, Maria Hikari almost caught to Steel Rose. Oh man, chaos! Oh, Volti having a bit of an issue on that side barrier, but remains out.
Yep, I think she stubbed her toe right there.
Yeah, the toe stubbing toes again. Mio now having fastest lap, 157.158. Everything going on at the same time in this last lap. Fubuki now a little over 1 second ahead of Astel. There's too many things going on. It's hard to follow along here. I just keep going around, shuffling between camera angles. Oh man, what a race this is!
Carambola in there.
Like a what? Sorry.
Carambola. A big scuffle.
Ay caramba!
Fubuki rounding out the last turns.
Last chance for Astel to try to do something while these two cars have to deal with the Brazilian IMA in place. Might IMA be heel, or will she be face? I think it's going to be face for IMA as Fubuki comes around onto the finish line and gets her first win of the championship. Shirakami Fubuki wins at Nurburg. Astelena finishes second. Snake Sanders finishes P3. And here comes Steel Rose on her way to another top 5 finish. Another strong result by the Holden Promise driver. And Hikari finishing in the top 5.
Performance, by the way. Anyway,
another pretty good finish by Irie, finishing 6th. Doki at least gets top 10. Makalulu, strong performance by her this time. And it's a battle for the finish between...
No, it isn't.
Oh, jeez Louise, chaos. I think it's the toe stubber again. Look at that again. Yeah, it's that pinch point again. Oh, jeez Louise. That's all happening here. at Nurburg. Jeez Louise. But this race will belong to Shirakami Fubuki. A nice W to her.
Fubuki's favorite food was born here in Germany.
Go on.
Yeah. To repeat, Fubuki's favorite food was born in Germany.
What food?
What else? Hamburgers.
And
As the rest of the traffic gets cleared up finally, and the game wraps up.
I focus on the Fubuki's car. Have to find a
One
victory.
is P1 finally.
Fubuki is finally victorious. So wins today by two Hololive Gamers members.
One by technicality, but yeah.
Did Mio grab a win sometime earlier, or no? Not quite, but close.
I don't believe so.
Yeah.
Mia's kind of been
Mio
struggling herself.
only got a third at best, so Fubuki, Astal, and Snake.
Yep, there are the hamburgers.
By the way, I tried the Krabby Patty meal on my birthday last Wednesday. Yeah, that was my birthday meal last Wednesday. The Krabby Patty meal at Wendy's. It was okay.
Did it taste like crab at least?
Not even. It just tasted like a standard hamburger.
Ah. Anyway, to the results. Fubuki and Aleda topping out the field in a 1-2 for the Holo teams. Snake proving his win at Maka wasn't a flash in the pan. Steel Rose standing strong like steel. Riria in 5th. Irie in 6th. Haha in their GT40 finally getting to laugh in 7th. Mekalulu in 8th. Wagahai in 9th. Charlotte in 10th.
Needs to bump the thread. Needs to bump the thread because it's already on 9. And I'll do 11th through 20th. Ryoma. Another pretty good result for him. For the Denoth member, 11th. Kiri, 12th. Pretty good.
Yeah, he stole that 11th at the last lap.
Liu of Corporal, 13th. Valentino,
Double
14th.
pull.
ISAU, 15th. E 16th. Yeah, did okay. Finished ahead of Anne Koenigsegg. Ume 17th.
I believe both Koenigsegg's
Ume
after that blooper with Boko.
Oriori, sadly, 20th. These both Holdens surpassed both Koenigsegg's. Lammy, 21st.
I don't know.
Poco, 22nd. And IMA, Driftress, Mio, Subaru. Looks like Mio will have fastest lap. Jimmy, Leacon. Finishing 28th, mid
That's an
29th.
for her.
Rone. Against previous race winner's curse, so come on, sound effect. There we go. And a local Italian teammate.
Yep. Off form for both of them, especially after the last race.
We're going to bring in the points and then also add additional points for pole and fastest lap. So Astel has the bonus point for pole, while Mio has fastest lap. So Astel 41. And Okami Mio, it's a bonus point for fastest lap. And we have a different driver in the in fifth now. Top four, not quite changed as far as I'm concerned. Well, top three not quite changed, but a driver who I believe was fifth is now fourth. So Nero 294, Poco 286, Liker and Leocon 277. Fourth is Shirokami Fubuki 276, and fifth Asteleda 259.
5 again for number 5.
And we have a new driver in the caboose. And she is jobbing. Brazilian IMA 109. Next driver up is Kiki 113. And then Driftress 118. Isla U 141. Jimmy 143. That's your bottom 5. And oh yeah, the times, best laps for these drivers as we wrap up very soon. And then more times there. Delete the pits. I don't know, won't that mess up the tracks? Anyway, Mio, 157, 158, that's the best lap out of anyone here at Nurburg. And yeah, complete nothing burgers for local Italian teammates. Yeah, and I say that because we've been talking about burgers a lot. And I'm hungry, and now I want to...
our winner.
And now I want a
They're
burger.
quite good. Yeah. I still have one in stock. It's nothing usual. Just a regular cheeseburger from the local chain restaurant. I think you have heard of it. Jollibee.
Oh yeah. Yeah, known for its famous fried chicken.
Huh. Fried chicken, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's quite famous here too. In the source. But what I like there is the burger steak. Give me that gravy and mushroom all day long.
Now
And
you're
then
making me
rice.
hungry, and I didn't get to have breakfast. I always just had a cup of coffee, and oh dear. Now I want to get lunch. I'm really hungry. I'm gonna go find whatever's in the pantry and then pig out on it. And then we'll see how it is for next weekend. Let's have a look at the schedule. Look at the schedule. Now, so the next couple rounds are supposed to be scheduled for the 19th, Saturday the 19th. We're going to be racing rounds 12 and 13 at Magny-Cours and the Goodwood Racing Circuit. But we
Double
may
classic.
have to, yeah, but depends on how things go. We may have to push back to the next day, the 20th. if there's an announcement of Hollow Fights taking place that day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll let you know.
Push Silverstone and Modena to
the following weekend.
26th.
Yeah, the 26th or 27th.
That'd be fine either way. Gives my situation more time to progress.
Yeah, we'll let you know when we do need to do schedule changes. We'll let you know on the VT news thread and in the VTRP channel.
Right.
All right, but that's gonna do it for today. We'll see you again next weekend for more VGTC action taking place at Magny-Cours and
I got
Goodwood.
through this all
So
miraculously.
Congrats to Korne and Fumuki for winning today's races. And have a great rest of your Saturday. Have a great week ahead, and we'll see you for more VGTC action. Take care, everyone. Otsu Dag.
And Otsu Kurono.